Hello guys, dragontonto here and welcome. This is just a quick little mobile game that I found. I've been playing it for a fair few while now and I'm addicted to it and I don't know why. Sorry, just close the window. It's just, you know, you're whole and you just go around and you just swallow everything up and it's magnificent and I love it. So let's crack on. As you can see in the right side there, I am using a screen capture called DU Recorder. I highly recommend it. It's fantastic. It lets you edit actually on your mobile phone. So, right, here we go. Into the gameplay. So what you got to do is find these little bits and even people, and just go around and swallow them up and just keep going, growing and growing and growing. So the bigger you are, the more bigger objects you can swallow. So we're on the second side now. We're on the third side. So around about this time, you can swallow up cars quite easily, and the little objects like that. Now the goal of the game is to be as big as you can. Now, this is perfect. We've just got a park here, which is just points, and just slam the points away. I don't know why I'm so addicted to this game. It's just that's all you do. You just go around swallowing up different things. Now you can get eaten by the bigger circles, so as you can see this guy's chasing me. Now that we're big enough we can actually swallow buildings, giving up. So the bigger the object the more points they're worth, so as you can see 1, 2s, 3s flashing up, so cars are 3s, people and smaller objects are 1s, and the goal of the game is to get as many points as you can, so I'm in third place at the moment. And now that I'm big enough, I can just swallow up all these buildings with no problems. Nom, 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 nom. And so when you're this big, I think buildings you do have to go for quite quickly because they do disappear from the other people. But the smaller objects are good. If you get a lot of the small objects, you can rack up the points quite quickly. And that little bit back there was a little bit of a screen tear. I hope you can see this, guys. Alright, I've only just like quickly whipped this up, and the music's not too loud in the background. So these smaller buildings, nom nom nom, swallow. You can push buildings over with other buildings. 10 seconds remaining in third place. I've got no chance. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, there we go. Right. Well, that was a good game. Not too bad. Third place, 5 stars. Alright, it's alright, yeah. So let's crack on, let's continue. Right, now, second game. So you start in random places on the map. There are about 2 or 3, maybe 4 different places that you start in the map. So once you get to know the map, you get to know where all these little bits are. I see I'm in first place because I managed to get those bits. Oh, the yellow's just overtaken there. Get ahead of them, try and get these bits, and I'm missing every single one. What you want to do is try and get as many things as you can while you're moving. So what I'm doing at the moment is not picking anything up, which is bad. It is definitely a bad thing to do. Now I'm not quite big enough to swallow this car, but I'm going to give it a go. There we go. Now somebody's already attacked this park, which is a huge income for points. We've got some little bits there as well. Size 4 already. Look at that. Now straight back up. See, those parks are perfect for sizing your circle and getting the points in. So I'm trying to find some other small little bits, but at this stage I shouldn't really be looking for little bits like that. I should be going for car parks, and I'm surprised this bit hasn't been touched. Straight down. Second place, not too far behind the first position, and as you can see, I just swallowed somebody else. Huge point boost, and it also increases your size. Now I'm this big, it's sort of like the perfect size to swallow buildings, but you do have to slow down for it. And you want to kill, thank you very much. Or else they'll just push the other buildings out the way, and you waste more time chasing after the buildings you pushed out the way than actually swallowing them. Now that ring guy there, a lot larger, so all the buildings that he's going to be swallowing is just going to go straight down. Now they're going down pretty fast, it's not too bad, but like there you go, you push them out the way, and when they're on the side they're a little bit more difficult to get into your circle. Now those little pauses that you see there are just my screen on my mobile phone running a Galaxy S8. It's just see, I dropped down to 4th place. The screen just doesn't pick up my finger movements. I don't know why. I think it might have been getting too hot because I've been playing this for quite a while. Let's crack on, let's crack on. Right, here we go. Now we're in a decent spot here. I think I know where the park is from here, but I've got to get these little bits first and level up. As soon as we're up to second size, there we go, second size already done, I can get these laps a lot easier. And I'm trying to look for the park. I'm not sure where it is. It should be on my right. At this stage of the game I'm not too sure where things are, but this is me from the future. I recorded this in the past and yeah. I actually recorded this while I was at work. Don't tell my boss. Nah, he's alright. As long as I do my work, it doesn't matter. So there's a try to avoid him, or else he'll swallow me. And then you have, when you do get swallowed, you have to wait 5 seconds to respawn. And we're getting closer. See, I spotted the park, and I'm just making a beeline for it. And as you can see, points, lots of points. Level up. So second place, quite far behind first place, so I've got to pick up my ideas a little bit. Yeah, see that little pause is just the screen not responding to my touches, so that sounds quite erotic. Ooh. Yeah, I just don't know what it is about this game. It's just when that whole what was it called, Agario.io thing came out, it was just absolutely huge, and then the whole genre of game just exploded out of nowhere. Oh, we've got this capital building there, and people have got quite a few out there at the moment. I don't know what the purple one's doing, just stop. But I played a few of IO games, but this one, this is apart from Agario, this is the only one that I have played quite a lot. And then time out, first place. My highest score at the moment is 1,900 something, but you won't see it in this gameplay. I'm not recording all. This is just a quick, throw up midweek thing. I thought I'd give it a go. So here we go. Now there are ads in this game. I have cut them out. Thanks to DU Recorder. Once again, go check it out. This is not sponsored. I just love the screen capture. It does also do audio recording as well, but it uses your microphone on the phone, so it will pick up any voices in the background. And because I was at work, there was a lot of noise in the background, so I had to cancel out the background noise. So that's why I've got nice bongo music going on in the background. It's quite nice, I really like it. I just picked anything up, something a bit more, a bit gamey, a bit fruity, and a bit sure. Okay, shut up. Snake dragon. Right, so we've got good size. We can get few cars in. Is he gonna? Yeah. But this is one thing that you shouldn't do. If it doesn't go in first time, let's see. I just walked straight to that one. If it doesn't go in straight first time, then just leave it. Just move on. And as you're traveling, you should always be picking up points. But obviously, I'm at 25 points. I've got no chance in this game. Yeah, he's starting. Yeah, see, he's running after me now. So yeah, as you're moving, always try and pick up points. But obviously, the bigger they are, the more they consume. Even the little bits. Oh, run! I think he's scared of the yellow one, and I'm backing myself into a corner here, which is not quite the sensible thing. So the blue one's coming up, and I thought he was going after me, but he decided to go for the easy points. Now, this is an absolute terrible game. Absolute terrible. Do I get? Eating in the last few seconds, and we run out of time. So yeah, 64 points. Not great, unfortunately. Right, let's crack on. Let's get up. Okay. Completely lost track of what round we're on now. Oh, I had the crown slightly for a little bit there, but I'm chasing after another one, and yeah, it takes a while to know where you are and sort of get a feel. How do you get that? So it does, yeah, it does take a while for you to realise where you are and where the best place is for points. Now I know that around this area, these trees and whatever, is quite close to a park, which is where you should be heading to. Always get to a park. Pick up the little stuff on the way and get to at least size 2 before you hit the park. And then when you're in the park, you can sort of street round in the middle, and when you become size 3, just absolutely demolish it. Now I should be, if memory serves, heading towards the park. Where am I? I think on the left side of the like you can see, yeah, I was heading towards the park, but it's already been demolished. So the longer you leave it, the less chance, obviously. But we're at a good size. I found a car parky area, so nope. And now let's get these easy points in. As soon as I realise I can get that building, so I kill you. Thank you very much. Now I'm just gonna get all these buildings. See, at this size you can take down the buildings, but if they topple over, it's a bit harder. Yes! First place with 350 points, 345. And another kill, sorry about that. Just hit my mic. And just to kill him again, might as well, he just got up out of nowhere. And it's not best, I mean 14 seconds left on the clock with 570 odd points. And if you get too close to the edge, what I found out is that it slows you down, and there's not a lot you can do about it. Now I get tangled up with all these buildings, and I try to shake them off before I headed here. So I could have done a lot better with that if I headed to the certain areas a lot quicker. But still, first place, 656 points, pretty good. Okay, let's crack on. Right, perfect. Come right next to a park. I know where it is. Let's get these little points in first. Always get these little ones. I thought I could swallow that up. That was my fault. I ran straight into him. But we're near a park, so we can get these little bits here, like that. Size 2, much better. Start getting these fences down. Now I thought there was more here, but that's why I spent so much time here. But every point counts. So now that I know where we are, we're left side of the map, right side of the map, or bottom half, bottom right. And yeah, bigger size, get the car parks in. I can get these buildings, but it does take a while. So this is one thing I shouldn't have done. I should have at least got one extra size. Now I chased after them just to get a few extra points easier than what I'm actually doing now. A good decent size to swallow buildings. Yeah, there we go. Much better, much better. So once you're at a good big size like this, just concentrate on buildings, because now I didn't realise he was bigger than me, and I just don't care. Just run down a park, so I can become the same size as him like that. And now a lot easier to swallow the buildings. So and become first place with 30 seconds left. So let's see if we can hold it. Now that light blue is my main competition, but as you can see, even the little stuff, just go for the little stuff. As it says at the beginning when it's loading, in the tips, eat everything. Don't stop. Just, you always got to be collecting points, no matter how little. Just points. Just keep going. I've got 5, 900. No, we're not going to get 1,000 on this one. I tried to get him in the last bit, but just couldn't get there. Right, let's continue. Oh dear. I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that, folks. Right, let's crack on. Oh, that was 14 minutes. Oh, quick. Right, folks. Well, that's all you're getting. If you like these little these little splodges of just in the middle while I'm talking about them. If you like these little gameplay bits, let me know in the comments. Please like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and yeah, if you want to see any more quick, nippy mobile games, just let me know, and I'll post some up now and again. Midweek, I'll try and get midweek. So I've been dragontonto. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.